Oh, people, we are coming at you live from NADA 2026 in Las Vegas. And let me tell you, it is not a show until this lady stops by. Her name is Camron Wilson. And if you don't know her name, you should. Because guess what? This one is in charge of education at NADA. And what a show we have this year.
Isn't it so great?
Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, always a pleasure.
Let me just tell you, you can see a lot from right here.
Yes.
Holy moly, this expo hall is packed.
So many people.
I have to tell you, I don't remember a recent NADA that was this bumping.
Yes.
You must be so excited.
So excited. And yesterday, as I was wandering around the educational sessions, I literally had to like sneak past through people in the hallway because there were so many people here yesterday going through the education.
Yeah, and the expo hall wasn't open yesterday. And it was so funny because I actually had already a couple of different people who presented yesterday, and they were worried. One of them was Robin Wilson, and she had the very first session, very first time slot. She's like, I had standing room only. I didn't think people were going to show up for mine, you know?
Yeah.
And she's a first-time presenter as well, and she said it was amazing. Great, amazing experience.
So great.
For a first-time presenter
like that. That's what we want to hear for our first-time presenters.
Yes. And so I was here yesterday because, you know, booth built.
Right.
And packed.
Good.
Packed yesterday of all the people who came for the education.
Right.
So tell us more. What do you have planned for this NADA 2026? What should people know that's happening to NADA? And I will just tell you, I interviewed her last year. I barely had to talk. This woman has so many things happening in NADA. And guess what? It's all for you dealers.
It is.
I'm just going to shut up and let you speak. Go ahead.
Okay. So just about an hour and a half ago, we had the Secretary of Labor here.
No way.
Yes. She was signing our brand new registered technician apprenticeship program that is certified by the Department of Labor.
That is incredible.
Isn't it?
It's so funny because we talked about that whole initiative last year because if you are somewhat in automotive and maybe you haven't heard, but there is a grave shortage of technicians in automotive, and we're going to be in a lot of trouble as an industry if we don't start filling these roles.
And it just keeps getting worse and worse because people are retiring. They're aging out. And so we thought, you know, this is the time. We have to do something. We have to give our dealers, we have to give our members a toolkit, essentially, a toolbox. And so with this registered...
I see what you did there, by the way.
Right. We now have the registered apprenticeship with the Department of Labor. And with that, so the idea is, you know, a lot of times when somebody hires a new technician, they put them in the quick lane and, you know, they just kind of have to fake it till they make it. And a lot of people unfortunately don't make it.
Yeah, they get frustrated. Right. They feel like they're not supported.
Not being developed. And the idea with this is it is 197 competencies that we want the technician to learn over roughly 18 to 24 months. And so when they're finished with this apprenticeship program, they basically come out as a junior technician being able to do all of these competencies. And it's a mix between ICE and EV. So they're starting out with the skills they need to work on any vehicle that would come into the shop.
That is incredible because technicians who come into automotive, that's a really great career. It has staying power. You'll always be needed.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Good paycheck too, right?
Absolutely.
So if you know somebody who is maybe interested and wants to find out more, where should they go?
To our website, nada.org. It's right under the main tab of our education page, and it's called Apprenticeship in a Box. The idea is that in addition to the registered part of the apprenticeship, we're giving you all the tools that you could possibly need to start your own apprenticeship. So we've got like job descriptions, we've got pay plans, we've got, mentor training, all of the things that you could need to start your own apprenticeship program.
That is fantastic.
And it's all free.
I know that's not the only thing you've been working on now.
No. It's not, but that's the big one.
That's the big one. I love the big news over here at the DEP Media Center booth. So tell me what else is going on at NADA.
So in addition to that, we just put on the schedule a brand new digital analytics class.
Tell me more.
Yes. So I think it was 2 years ago that we launched our marketing boot camp. And, you know, it's a great class for anybody that in dealers, I feel like a lot of times they're
And
like,
it's done at NADA Academy?
it's part of one of our educational classes. Yeah, it's through our education, and you can take it in person, or most of we do online, because we recognize that dealers aren't necessarily going to send their marketing person to us, so we teach it live online. And
is it like a full day, or is it just like a few hours?
We break it up, so it's usually 3 sessions, 3 hours per session.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, that's absolutely doable.
Yes, and so we did that without. Every time we put that class on the schedule, it sells out. And so we created the analytics, which is kind of the level 2 of that helps them better understand their Google Analytics and all of their digital metrics that a lot of dealers, unfortunately, don't necessarily understand.
I mean, I'm a CMO. I still learn.
Right?
I feel like I always learn something new. Like every time we look at the data and try and figure out, okay, we're making data-driven decisions. What is this data telling us?
Yes.
And that is something that, oh my gosh, that's a game changer. If you can really understand the data and make the right decisions to move your dealership forward and not waste money.
1,000%.
Is that one of the more popular ones that you have coming on?
So the analytics is brand new. The first class happens in March. And so we already are taking registrations. People are already registering for it. But I would recommend that you start with the marketing boot camp first and then do the analytics boot camp second. Okay. So that you have all of that knowledge.
So you would recommend this for like a BDC manager?
Absolutely.
Okay, absolutely.
A lot of times, dealerships, people wear lots of hats. And so anybody that touches marketing, I would recommend it for.
Fantastic. And they can find out more information where?
NADA.org/education. Yes.
All right. Yeah. So that's 2 really big things you just told me about.
Yes.
How did the party go last night?
It was so fun.
I wasn't there. My ticket must have gotten lost.
It did. I'm sorry. It was so fun.
So tell us where it was.
It was at the Grand Prix Plaza, where all of the F1 racing stuff is happening.
Did you?
I didn't. I didn't have time. Wanted to make sure that our dealers had a chance to get in the go-karts.
Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Did they have fun?
Oh, yeah. It looked like so much fun. Tearing around the track.
You would think that they would just, hop into the special roadster at their dealership and just go.
Oh, I would.
Right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, let me try out that new Porsche.
But there's something fun about being on. So the go-kart track there actually goes on to part of the F1 course.
Yeah.
So you kind of.
Oh man, Josh is all upset now. He missed it.
Well, you'll have to go. You'll have to go check it out.
Next time.
Next time.
What else you got planned going on for the rest of NADA 2026 or even beyond?
So I'll mention another class that we have coming.
Oh, yes, please.
It's part of our professional series program. I think we've talked about before. That one's targeted to new or high potential department managers. So if you're brand new to the role, we want you to come through professional series. And we have a very successful...
Any part of... even like an F&I, or is it strictly just for sales managers?
We have sales, we have service, we have parts, and we have office. Ooh. So that's when we launched that a few years ago, that was the first class that filled up because there was never any training for office personnel.
I don't think that there is.
Right.
Honestly, I don't even think there's a trainer out there who trains on it. I could be wrong.
Yeah, we do. We do. So that was the first class that filled up, and that prompted us. Our dealer said, we have that's great for an entry-level office manager. What if you have somebody that's more experienced? So we have our brand new Office Manager 2 class coming out later this year.
How do you come up with all of this stuff? Is this all dealer feedback?
It is. It is. We have a dealer ops committee that meets with us once a year, and we pick their brains and say, what do you need? Like, here's everything we offer. What more can we give you?
That is awesome.
Yeah. So, and they're the ones that had us create the professional series program. Our dealers recommended that we create our service advisor classes. And I think I told you last year we launched the ultimate service advisor. So now we have an entry-level service advisor class and an advanced service advisor class.
Oh, really?
Yes.
My buddy Larry Clay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love talking to him. He's going to be here at some point. I'm going to finally get to see him.
Good.
I only get to talk to him once a year too.
I know.
So,
They'll just have to drop by sometime.
he does keep inviting me to Virginia. By the way. I know, I totally should. Okay, so are there any other surprises that are happening here in Vegas that I need to know about that you could tell me or get me a ticket to?
I've seen some, fun vendor parties. It looks
I
like.
know. One, did you give you a
Yes.
give you a thing before you leave?
Yeah. Others. Oh, look, right there.
Thank you,
Sarah.
Josh. See, you gave her a ticket even though she didn't give you one.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
Yeah. I love it.
Thank you.
I can't think of any other surprises.
Okay.
I just think it's going to continue to be super busy.
So it's so funny because when I told my friends who are not in the auto industry, and I said, hey, I got to go to Vegas. I got this conference, the biggest conference of the year, the best conference of the year. And they're like, oh, tell me about it. I'm like, I literally spent 10 months preparing for this
event,
conference.
right?
When do you start preparing for the next one?
We already have.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, we already have. Our show team, I think they have dates out until 2042.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Carry the one.
Yes.
What?
Yes. They showed the schedule at our board meeting and they stopped, I think, at 2035. But our SVP that runs the convention said, oh, but I have dates out until 20.
So the next one is in Orlando.
Yes.
And it will not coincide with the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
For scheduling purposes.
Exactly.
Okay. So, but it is in February.
Yes.
Okay. February.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
There's a sign right here. February 17th to the 20th in Orlando.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So, and then after Orlando, then it's back to Vegas?
Back to Vegas. Yes.
And then what's the roundabout?
And then New Orleans. Back to Vegas.
Dallas isn't in it?
No, Dallas is in there. I think Dallas was 31.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Because we have to wait till the new convention center is built there.
Oh, there's a new one?
Apparently there is.
I'm not keeping up.
I know,
Not
right?
keeping up.
And I might be making some of this up, but because that's not my exact department. But
you just gotta check
yes.
NADA.org. It's all there.
Exactly.
I don't know if you know this or not, but I am known as the webinar goddess. I know you know that.
Yes.
But you guys have a spectacular webinar series that you just kind of revamped and you bolted up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and also we launched a podcast this year.
What?
Actually, technically, this is 2026.
Who is the podcaster?
Myself and Michael Hayes, who is the head of the Academy.
That is fantastic.
Yes.
So how do you feel about adding podcaster to your long resume?
It's been really fun. And it's really been fun when people recognize me for the podcast. And they come up and they say, we really love the podcast. I'm like, oh,
fantastic. That's awesome. So do you have guests?
We do. We do. A lot of the guests are in-house subject matter experts because a lot of the topics we want to make sure that we're sharing is, like Larry coming on and talking about service or, Brian coming on and talking about parts. But then we have other guests. So you'll have to join me.
I would love to, Camron Wilson.
Yeah.
If you could just say a little bit about what NADA is doing for the dealer body as a whole, specifically with regards to federal things that are happening, because I love getting the NADA headlines email
and seeing.
I love seeing all the stuff that the organization is doing specifically to help the auto industry. Just say a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So we have an amazing public policy team, and they are dedicated to the regulatory side, the legislative side, and those are all the things, making sure that we have the strongest franchise system for our members. And, at the beginning of the year, the beginning of 2025, we had that very scary CARS Act.
Yes,
that was coming.
I was like, this can't go through.
This can't go through.
I feel like it was had good intentions.
It had great intentions, but they didn't follow their own process to make sure that what they were rolling out was actually going to help consumers.
Or was reasonable.
Yes. That too. And so NADA filed suit along with the Texas auto dealers, and we were able to get that vacated.
Thank God.
right?
I didn't know how dealers were going to
We didn't either.
comply.
Right. And we were asking questions like, what specifically do you mean by this? And they wouldn't give us a direct answer.
Right.
So yeah, how do you comply with something when you can't get a direct answer from
Is it completely dead?
it's dead? It's gone. Yes.
That is great news.
Yes.
And I don't think it would have happened if NADA hadn't stepped in and
Yes.
really started telling legislators this
Can't happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just another example of how NADA.org is working for you.
Yes.
So I've been asking everyone that's come on, and ask you the same question.
Okay.
In your opinion, and it could be anything, what do you feel is one thing that dealers should concentrate on or focus on or do so that they see more profitability or success in 2026?
Well, I'll take it full circle. They got to start creating new technicians. Use the apprenticeship program, create your own, build them from scratch. They'll be more loyal.
Yeah.
They'll stay with you, and they'll be, career technicians for life.
And more money in your service department.
Yes.
I would have also accepted from you training.
Oh.
That would have made sense. Which, by the way, I thought you were going to say.
Well, it's like training.
Training too.
Yes.
It's so funny because NADA, I think, bills themselves as a legislative arm of the automotive. You, my friend, are making a great case that it is an educational arm of the automotive.
I call it, we're a two-armed fighter. Educate and legislate.
Woo! Who does the marketing over at NADA? Do that. All right, Cameron, always a pleasure.
Yes.
You and I do not see each other enough.
We don't.
Please let's
We
change
don't.
that. Audience, if you want to catch up with Camron Wilson, well, you're here at NADA. Check her out. Where's the NADA booth? It's right down
It's
here.
right down here, 2201.
2201. Go check her out.
You'll see the giant NADA at the
She's
top.
even nicer in person. Seriously. Okay. But check out NADA.org and see everything that the organization is doing for you. Up next, we got the big man. Joe Webb is here. Yes, I do call him J-Dub. He's a fantastic trainer from Dealer Knows, and he's going to tell us what us dealers need to know. All right. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back in just a moment. Broadcasting live from NADA 2026 in Vegas.